With Ragnaros out of the picture, it's time we move on to the next tier in Classic. I'll give you a second. I'll let you guess the tier. Go ahead. Go ahead, guess. It's fine. Guess, go ahead. No, it's tier 2. It's tier 2. You think I'd throw a curveball at you like that? Nope, we're just gonna go in a nice linear progression, just like Blackwing Lair. So who is Nefarian and what does he want? How does he rate on the scale of evil? Well, first things first, Nefarian's a black dragon, which makes him crazy in the first place. He's Deathwing's eldest son, or one of his eldest children, along with Onyxia.
He's my special boy!
And with his daddy going all crazy and whatnot because of the old gods, getting the smackdown from the other aspects and then running and hiding, I mean, air quotes here, regaining his strength in Deepholm. A little bitch. Nefarian decided that he can do a better job and rebuild the Black Dragonflight's forces all by his good self. So, since Ragnaros had set up shop in the Molten Core, in the basement of the high-rise known as Blackrock Mountain, that naturally left the upper levels open. Nefarian saw the peak of the mountain as a suitable home, decided, hey, I'm gonna take this. Essentially, it's the penthouse suite. However, Nefarian had vowed to destroy Ragnaros, likely because of Rag's bumpin' house parties. Okay, this shit has to stop. Hey, Ragnaros, it's Nefarian, the guy who lives upstairs. Hey, listen, can you turn the music down? I'm trying to work and it's very distracting.
Die, insert!
Turn the music down. I'm trying to work.
No!
That son of a bitch. That rude, disrespectful, petulant little son of a bitch. How can someone be so inconsiderate of others? Kill me! Shut up. What work, you ask? Nothing major, just fusing all the dragonflights into what he called the chromatic dragonflight, which would be a force of unstoppable warriors. With the aid of his sister, Onyxia, his goal is to use his dragonflights to rally the black dragons to his side. I mean, Daddy Deathwing was trying to pull this shit before, and Nefarian ended up doing it, so maybe Nefarian's better? I don't know. In the process, he made an alliance with Ren Blackhand, the false war chief of the, air quotes, Dark Horde. Check out this edgy motherfucker right here. With his growing power, the Red Dragons eventually said, hold the phone, what's this guy doing? Huh, what's he doing here? This guy, leading Valistraz to enter the mountain. Valistraz, unfortunately, was pretty stupid in charging into Nefarian's stronghold solo. Let's just say it didn't work out, because he's kind of a dumbass. But hey, at least he gave us a neat little butt. I said butt. Look at all that dragon booty. Valistraz so thick with 2 C's. Sorry, off topic there. Valley Boy gave us a neat little buff to help take him down. After Val, we run through the super awesome suppression room. Oh yeah, and before Val, we smashed some eggs. That was fun. I mean, if you want to make an omelet, you gotta break some black dragon eggs. Am I right, Razor Gore? Okay. At the end of the suppression room stands Broodlord Lashlair. He lays lashes, who guards the gate to Nefarian's inner sanctum. Beyond these doors, we can see Nefarian's experiments up close and personal. After we kill Firemaw, Ebonrock, and Flamegore, that is. What? You want lore on these guys? Some backstory? No, they're just 3 of the same model of your basic evil black dragon. However, once we drop them, we face off against Chromagus, who conveniently enough also doesn't really have much backstory. Yeah, it's speculated that he's the result of Nefarian experimenting on captured core hounds from Molten Core, fusing them with dragony goodness. Regardless, once we take him down, we finally get to the big bad himself, Nefarian, Lord of Blackrock. Which by this time is true because we actually already killed Ragnaros, so you're welcome. The fight is interesting as he pulls out all the stops, sending wave after wave of Dracnoid at us, each one with their own mechanic and resistance. After we kill a whole pile of these minions, Nefarian joins the fight doing all the basic dragon things. What dragon things, you ask? Let's check out the brand new 2015 Black Dragon, equipped with Claw Swiping, Bite, Fire Breath, and Tail Whipping. That all seems pretty standard, I hear you say. But what if I told you there are wonderful customization options for all classes? Play a druid? No worries. Get ready to be stuck in cat form. A mage? Polymorphs for everyone. Shamans? Your totems make your black dragon better and make you suck more. And hunters? Well, fuck your weapon. Consider them broken forever. So if that sounds good, come on down to Deathwing's new and used giant black dragon hatchery and get your very own black dragon today. Okay. So once we pass phase 2, Nefarian will resurrect all the Dracnoids we had slain as bone constructs. This has something to do with his shadow flame that is expanded on a little more in Cataclysm. We kill him anyways and bring his head to Org and put that shit on a big old wooden spike. Spoilers, he comes back. Okay, so Nefarian's dead, air quotes, again. But was he really evil or just kinda meh? Well, he's the spawn of Deathwing, and there's that whole corrupted by the old god madness thing, so he's genuinely evil, although it could be said the old gods aren't actually evil. We don't know yet, but we gonna find out eventually. But besides that, his experimentations, although not much is known about the techniques, seem particularly gruesome. When you enter his lair, you can see different dragons of other dragon flights hung by hooks and drained of blood, and in the process of fusing them together to create the chromatic dragon flight, that likely was painful. I mean, they also died and were bloodletted, so that's pretty terrible. He likely used his shadow flame a lot, which is 100% his jam. It's never fully explored to what the shadow flame is, but people have speculated that he essentially fused fire and void, which is pretty much shadow and light, two fundamental forces of existence. So it seems as though he figured out some way to combine the two, and it's used to animate bone that strictly answers to him in a very necromantic way. Whether that was used in the chromatic experiments, we don't know. Overall, Nefarian ranks 7 out of 10. Now, I know this isn't much higher than Ragnaros, but look at it in context. This is classic, and his big goal is to kill Ragnaros and then try to take over the world. No crazy machinations going on, but his methods are what give him the boost. The other dragons he experimented on suffered. Probably a lot, so that gives him a little bit of an edge. For an early game villain, he really encapsulates the Black Dragons well, but we haven't even talked about Onyxia yet, which her raid tier technically came out before Nefarian's, but you know what? I remembered halfway through the script, so there's that. So what are your thoughts? Do you think Nefarian deserved a higher ranking? What's your favorite villain from Warcraft? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. It'll really help me out. You can also follow me on Twitch, where I stream Mythic Raiding and sometimes some other random stuff. The links are in the description below. So until next time, see you later.